Hello, welcome to Kittens and Demons. Yeah, this won't be about They Might Be Giants, but it will be They Might Be Giants adjacent. One of the Johns had a CD of the Month club called Hello Recording, and I loved it for the most part. There were some struggles, late discs and such, sometimes repeated discs. But you got solo projects by They Might Be Giants. You got early looks at Frank Black's second album, which to me, the tracks are actually superior on the EP. Andrew Partridge from XTC. There's a Pavement side project called Portastatic. And I found a lot of bands. You know, I think Flansburgh was trying to give back to the people that, you know, he wanted to highlight some of the people that were They Might Be Giants adjacent. There wasn't really another They Might Be Giants, but he worked with so many bands in the early years as they toured and stuff. So he had a lot of these and wanted to highlight some of these people. And, you know, sometimes like The Residents, I thought I was going to like. I didn't really dig on that much. I've tried a couple times. It just didn't really work out for my brain. But then there was Drink Me and Brian Dewan, a bunch of people that I learned from that recording club that I probably would never have known the bands. And Eugene Chadbourne is one of them. And I wanted to see, he had this, it's such an experimental EP. He's really good at guitar, banjo, kind of stuff like that. He's amazing. And I wanted to know, and it's, yeah, so experimental, so much fun, that EP. I wanted to see if that was just a one-off and he was just playing around because he was on Hello Recordings, kind of like Soul Coughing did. They made a insane, like, it's just like kids' keyboards and stuff, you know. It's a pretty funny project, but it helps the fact that you know that there's Soul Coughing. And I was pleased to announce, I'll tell you right now, Eugene Chadbourne, I don't know why I never looked him up, or if I did, I don't remember. Amazing. So prolific, tons and tons of stuff. So I'm going to play a bunch of stuff with Eugene Chadbourne. He makes a lot of really great instrumentals, as I say, a lot of just experimental tracks. He's a very peaceful person, unless you're Nazi, you know, or very kind of, you know, early 80s liberal, you know, screw Reagan, war sucks kind of person. Great. That I'm with you. So, and he's still alive, as far as I know. So, let's go.
Is the fire ready?
Where am I?
Hello, and welcome to Z3 Sounds from Hell. Parental discretion is advised at this time. If you hear any strange noises like this,
What was that?
somebody's head exploded. Well, this is just a little known fact. If your head explodes, you can't talk anymore. Good point. Tell me where to go. It says in Sassy Magazine, June 1995, page 10, that married women aren't as happy as women that that have no men. Married women are cranky, frustrated, and disgusted, while single women are bright and giddy, creative, and well-adjusted. We don't need the men. We don't need the men. We don't need to have them round, except for now and then. Boop, boop, boop. They can come to see us to help clean out the garage. Otherwise, they can stay at home and smell their own feet. We can live without them. We can do without them. They look cute in a bathing suit on a billboard in Manhattan. We don't need the men. Oh, baby. We don't need the men. We don't need to have them around, except for now and then. They can come to see us to rake the yard. Otherwise, they can stay at home and deal with their nasal problems. We can live without them, but we can do without them. They look cute in a bathing suit on a billboard in Wisconsin. Yeah. We don't need the men. We don't need the men. We don't need to have those guys around, except for now and then. They can come to see us, to total our cars. Otherwise, they can stay at home and shine their shoes. We can live without them. We can do without them. They look cute in a bathing suit on a billboard in Madagascar. We don't need the men. We don't need the men. We don't need to have them round, except for now and then. They can come to see us to help round up the horses. Howdy! Otherwise, they can stay at home and throw towels in the bathroom. We can live without them. We can do without them. They look cute in a bathing suit on a billboard in Terrible Fuego.
Excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But Ian, this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, Buck?
You got me, Doc.
And he apologized to the audience, and he said, music is a hard enough trip without any distractions. And I thought, hard enough trip? I was 22 years old. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
You have no business feeling guilty.
Running out. Anyway, I got
The woman next to broke the law for breakfast, break it again at lunch. Now some friends are coming over to break the law a bunch. No matter what they say, we'll break the law every day. Breaking the law every day. Breaking the law every day. Chief Justice Rehnquist popping a little pill so he won't feel the pain inside a Nazi brain. He just can't wait to rule where it's legal to put your tool. He'll get his way. We'll break his laws every day. Breaking the law every day. Breaking the laws every day. Took honest folk and ruined him. He ought to be slopping a pail in a federal jail. Instead he gets paid to break the law every day. Breaking the law every day. Breaking the law every day. No killer ain't worth locking up. No rapist with a knife. Just give me a teenager buying beer for his wife. The state can keep the pregnant daughters. We'll send the sons to Nicaragua. You better pray we keep breaking the law every day. We're breaking the law every day. That's what we're doing. Breaking the law every day.
Hi, this is Vice President George Bush. I'm so glad that America is still standing tall. America stands tall, except in Libya. Our bombs were heaven sent, but they couldn't destroy a tent. And America stands tall, except in Syria. We'd blow up 100 nations so our middle class can feel safe on their vacation. And America stands tall. I don't know why they hate us so in Europe. It's not so hard to have a bomb in your front yard. They do it in Kansas and in Philadelphia. And America stands tall. Oh, I could go on and on and on. Every time you hear a shot, you got me, Doc. You know that America is not standing tall.
Healing and health from heaven. You see, in heaven, which is a perfect place, it is the ultimate paradise. Eden was a miniature heaven. It was God's will to release heaven into the earth. And God created the earth and put man in it, gave him authority over it. Man's responsibility was to protect earth from intruders.
The peace we seek, the peace we seek to win, is not victory over any other people, but the peace that comes with healing in its wings, with compassion for those who have suffered, with understanding for those who have opposed us, with the opportunity for all the peoples of this earth to choose their own destiny.
The pilot's playing poker in the cockpit of the plane. The casualties are rising like the dropping of the rain. And a mountain of machinery will fall before man when your white boots marching in a yellow land. Red blood, the
bugles of the dawn. Morning has come, you must be gone, gone, gone. And the lost patrol chases their chartered souls like old whores following tired armies. Look outside the window, there's a woman being grabbed. Take her to the bushes, and now she's being stabbed. Gee, maybe we should call the cops and try to stop the pain. But Monopoly is so much fun, I'd hate to blow the game. And I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside a small circle of friends. There's a dirty paper using sex to make a sale. The cops got so upset, they sent him off to jail. Maybe we should help the fiend take away his fine, but we're busy reading Playboy and the Sunday New York Times. I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside a small circle of friends. From your sight, tie them up with handcuffs and torture through the night. When the firing squad is ready, they'll be spitting where they stand at the white boots marching in a yellow land. Red blow the bugles of the dawn. Morning has come, you must be gone, gone, gone. And the lost patrol chases their chartered souls like old whores following tired armies. Just a student, sir, I only want to learn. It's hard to read through the writing, smoke of them books you wanna burn. When I'm gonna make a promise, sir, I wanna make a vow that when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. You wanna be just like my father, you wanna be my dad, you wanna kiss me when I'm good and spank me when I'm bad. But since I left my parents, I've forgotten how to bow. And when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. Oh, you just keep right on talking. You can tell us what to do. If nobody listens, my apologies to you. I know that you were younger once, 'cause you sure are older now. When I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. Well, I've read of other countries where the students make a stand. They've even helped to overthrow the leaders of the land. Will the students of America ever learn how? When I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say it now.
I'll tell you one thing, you have some good ideas, but believe me, you're not going to live long enough to see it, and I won't live long enough to see it, so I don't think I'd even try to push for it, because no matter what you say, it isn't going to work out.
incidentally, the feats that made Houdini famous, a feat he made famous. Tonight, hopefully in less than 3 minutes, at the end of 10 seconds, call out 10 seconds as the man did before, 20 seconds and so on. At the end of 1 minute, call out 1 minute, 20 seconds. At the end of 1 hour, 1 minute. I'm just kidding. I'm ready when you say go, Jerry. Go.
This is it. I am ordering you to go commit suicide. That's it. Get up right now, go into the kitchen and get the sharpest kitchen knife and cut your throat, because I told you to, on the record. Go ahead, what are you waiting for?
20 seconds.
Eugene, you're killing me. This is for Eugene. This is Mike Lawson. Courtney Aldain, Audain, the bass player from 10 Bucks Creek, good friend of Evan John, would like to come see you. I want to know if you can put him and a couple of friends, his wife and another friend on the guest list for the Cavity Club. You want to meet this guy. He'll introduce you to Elvis's ghost.
I found myself a surefire way to forget. So simple, I'm rather surprised I didn't think of it before. It's foolproof. At least it's foolhardy anyway. Well, here I go. Down to where them cold, dark waters run so deep. All it takes.
20.
One dying and burying, dying and burying. One dying and burying. Some crying.
Let's have a hand for Jerry and Joel as he goes back to his seat. You're a fabulous audience. Give yourselves a great hand.
Yeah, free heartaches and regrets. Free from the pining about a love I can't forget. A love that used to be so warm and sweet, and later turned to hate. Made my life into a prison, which there's only one escape. One dying. One dying. One dying. And burying. One dying and burying. Some crying. She's carrying me.
15. So now we have 11 solos.
I daydream a tirade from a future decade. She'll be driving a pickup truck, and she hasn't changed. It may finally happen when I touch her shoulder, remembering the feeling in a town called Boulder. I dreamt I was young again, and it was past 4 a.m. My mother's calling me, saying, "Come home immediately." I dreamt I was young again, woke up before the ending, wondering what happened. If I never woke up again.
In talking about this project, it was also I noticed the name John Zorn came up a lot, and friend mentioned that, so I thought, yeah, okay, right at the end, let's throw a couple pieces with John Zorn. So here we go. This was Kittens and Demons, the Eugene Chadbourne Identity. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day.
How come you say you do when you don't? How come you say you will when you won't? Come on, baby, tell me how you feel. I gotta know, is love real? Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. You say you will when you won't. Honey, don't. I love you, baby, and you ought to know. I like the way that you wear your clothes. Everything about you is so goddamn sweet. You got sand all over your feet. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. You say you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Sometimes I love you on a Saturday night. Sunday morning you don't look right. You've been out painting the town. Yeah, I know you've been slipping around. Yeah, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. You say you will when you won't. Honey, don't.